Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And he has this down to the 34. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hey, ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Short pass brought in. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
19 Tiger, 19.
They send a tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught. Fannin has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. On the move, headed right. That's complete, David Njoku. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Gain of 19 yards.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Sanders going to throw here on first. Sends this to the end zone. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it. This guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns start off well to tie things 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On first down, here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. It's his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
At the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Bravo 80.
On play action with Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Running down the left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Giants break the tie here in the 1st. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. The touchdown disappears. He was not able to reach the end zone after all. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants break the tie here in the first. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Here's Sanders now. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And this one doesn't go far. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with.
70 Lions. Go.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
On the set.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get it. Ready, go.
It's Judkins on the counter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First down status at their own 23-yard
line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another carry for it. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds Davis complete. Shoves one away. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Racing down the left side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just gonna assume you gotta feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's gonna be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Back to the well again. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Giants take a 13-point lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down inside of 2 minutes to play now in our opening half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
Ready, set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. Just feel their creativity. Right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Here we go, set.
Third and long for him here.
Fourth down.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Browns are lining up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. To throw, here's Dart. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Throwing on first down, it's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go, set.
Dart gonna throw again. He has the first over the middle. And they're gonna get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Cut near the goal line. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
Giants, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Hey, smash. Hawk 7.
He's going to throw it again. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get more points to end a lopsided first half. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 28, round 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, set.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Going about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. By a man, he's in the clear. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Giants using their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Tight end in motion left. Third down run from Judkins. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, set. 60 bucks.
They'll go, Judkins. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. 19, 18, 19,
Now Dart. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Man, he got absolutely crunched behind that line. And as he peels himself up off the ground, Brock, gotta be looking around for who missed that block and allowed that hit to happen.
It's not too often you get a clean shot at somebody right in the backfield. He was not passing up that opportunity.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not
and it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a 1st down.
Hey, listen, a fake is always a real threat on 4th and inches, so these defenses are always looking for it. It took one heck of an acting job by the punt unit to sell it enough to go get that space and pick up the 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Has room inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Go, go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator job?
He's hit and dropped, so that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter with him picking himself up after that sack. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins.
Junkins, the ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Another game to Junkins. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Another one for Junkins. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up the defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Junkins out the middle. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready, ready, go.
Handoff now to Junkins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Hand off to Simpson. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A